welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a video on how to look more awake, more refreshed, just more brightened up if you didn't have a very good night's sleep the night before, or also just makeup that is very quick and easy to do, because this only takes me in reality about, I would say, 7.5 minutes to 10 minutes depending on like how fast I do it. But obviously this video is going to be a bit longer than that, just because I really want to sit down and tell you guys each and every step and why I'm doing those steps. Before I get started, I know I say this in the video, but I just want to really make an emphasis on this, or emphasize this a lot, is that you really want to go ahead and cleanse your skin and moisturize. Moisturize and cleansing is really important, because when you don't have a good night's rest, your skin is going to feel more dry and less moisturized, and it's going to look really dull. And by moisturizing it, you're going to add a lot of moisture to your skin and make it look hydrated and not as dry or dull. And you also want to drink a lot of water so that your skin to be more awake, it can feel replenished and everything like that, because that's going to help a lot with making you look more awake. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get started. So some of the tricks that I have before you go ahead and apply your makeup in order for you to look more awake is, obviously you want to cleanse your skin and hydrate. Hydration is the most important key to make your skin look more awake, more alive, and not so dull, because when you didn't have a good night's rest, your skin is going to look a little bit more dry and also a little bit more dull. So one of the things that you want to do is obviously hydrate as much as you can. So I already cleansed my face and I also hydrated. And another thing is I'm going to go ahead and hydrate my lips a little bit, and I'm just going to be using this Vaseline one, and I really love this one. I just honestly wish that they would make this into like a stick form instead of having to like stick your fingers in it, but whatever. So that's one of my tricks, is just go ahead and hydrate as much as you can, but not only from the outside but also from the inside. So if you can, drink water as much as you can before heading out. Obviously I'm going to try to make this quick, but you always want to go ahead and make room for eating and drinking some water. That's so important. You can't leave the house without eating, having something in your system. I know that I can't. I need to have like a little something in my stomach before I head out. So just go ahead and drink some water before you head out. Before you do anything, just drink some water so that you can hydrate your body from the inside as well, not only the outside. So one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to just prime my skin, obviously, because I want the makeup to last all day long, especially that I didn't get enough sleep from the night before. I just want to go ahead and just hydrate and prime and everything. So one of the primers that I'm going to be using is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi one, because this is going to make my skin look more glowy, more alive, and that is definitely what we want. I do have oily skin, so I am going to go ahead and go in with the NYX Angel Veil Primer. I almost dropped that. But I'm just going to put this like around here, basically in the areas that I get the most oily at, but the areas that I really don't get as oily, I'm going to put the Magic Lumi Primer. So now that I have that on, I'm going to go in with the NYX Angel Veil and just apply that to the places where I usually get more oily at. So now that we have the primer on, I like to let my primer sit a little bit just before I apply my face makeup. So before I apply the face makeup, I'm going to go on with the eye. One of the first things that I like to do is just go ahead and conceal all around here and just brighten this whole area up with some concealer, and then set it with some powder. So the concealer that I'm using is the Dream Lumi from Maybelline, and I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelids. And this is seriously like one of my holy grail concealers. Not that it conceals like tremendously, like that you cannot see anything, but the fact that like it's just so nice. I don't know, there's something about this that I really like. And I don't like to apply a whole lot, just a little bit, because I don't want it to look funky or too unnatural. but at the same time you want this all to look very nice and natural. So now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and set it with some powder. I'm just using the Neutrogena Shine Control powder. This is the powder that I just used for all over my face as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. The reason why you want to set this with powder is because you definitely don't want it to crease throughout the day. That's happened to me many times before when I don't set my eyes with some powder. So that's definitely a must. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is just go ahead and skip eyeshadow. I don't really care for eyeshadow when I'm just trying to look more awake and I'm kind of in a hurry. But the next part that I like to do is my eyelashes and apply mascara and all that stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and just start off by curling my eyelashes. So since the main focus is going to be on the eyes and making the eyes look more awake and more bright, I do like for my eyelashes to look more longer than they actually are because I don't have such long eyelashes. So one of the things that I like to do is put a primer on my eyelashes, and this has like fibers on it, so those fibers are going to go ahead and add onto the eyelashes. So it's going to make my eyelashes look much more longer than what they actually are once I apply this. So this is white, and this is from NYX. I forgot to say where it's from. This is from NYX, and it's the Big and Loud Lash Primer. This has like a bunch of little like white fibers on them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to my eyelashes. So when you're done putting on the primer on your lashes, it's going to look so weird because your eyelashes are going to be white and they're going to have like a bunch of little white things on them, but that's okay because you're just going to go in with your regular mascara. Obviously this is an optional step, you don't have to do this, but since my eyelashes aren't as big or voluminous or long as I would like them to, this is a step that I like to do. And also having nice big lashes, I feel make your eyes look more awake rather than them being just like really straight or like kind of droopy. So the mascara that I'm using is the Fox Lashes from NYX, and when I bought this I didn't read what it had. I just go ahead and like picked it up because I read, oh, voluminous, okay, let me just go ahead and get it. But it is fiber infused, so my lashes are going to have a lot more fiber in them. But obviously, like I said, you can skip this, you can skip the fibers, everything like that. But I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to my eyelashes. So now I'm going to go back to the face, and by now the primer should have already been set in and everything like that. So what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to apply a BB cream, and this is just going to brighten, smooth, moisturize, and it's mineral enhanced. So I just like to go in with a BB cream. Obviously, if you like to go in with a foundation, you want more of a full coverage look, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm just going to go ahead and go in with a BB cream. What I like to apply the BB cream with is the little sponge that comes in the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation. The reason why I'm not using this is because I feel that it's more of a summertime type of foundation for me. So right now I can't use it. But I love the sponge. I know some people have like thrown away the sponge and stuff like that, but I love to actually use the sponge that it has. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get some BB cream and apply it all over. Now I'm going to go ahead and brighten my under eyes and just conceal, and again I'm just using the Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer and applying that under my eyes. This is the same concealer that I used for my eyelid. I'm sure everyone has heard this trick, but just in case some of you guys haven't heard it, to make your eyes look brighter, you're gonna want to do like an upside down triangle. Just like that. and then you're just gonna go ahead and blend that out with your fingers. Obviously this eye has concealer and this side doesn't, and I don't know about you guys, but I can definitely tell the major difference that this one and this one has. This one's definitely a lot more brighter, concealed, and looks more awake compared to this eye. And with this concealer, or with any concealer actually, I like to go ahead and set it as soon as I'm done with this. So I'm just using again the Neutrogena Shine Control Powder and just setting that. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same to the other eye. So now that I have set the under eye concealer, I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face just with that same powder. So making your eyes look bigger, hydrating your face as much as possible, and just concealing and all that, and adding some color and highlighting are definitely my main goals on having a more awake face, making it look like you got a full night's sleep when in reality you probably only got a few hours of sleep. The next thing I'm going to do is add some color to my skin by bronzing and adding blush. Now I'm going to skip contouring just because I feel that, I don't know, right now since I'm just trying to concentrate on making myself look awake, one of the things is that you want to add color to your face so that it doesn't look so non-dimensional or that it looks really dull. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying some bronzer, and I'm going to make it seem like the bronzer is acting as my contour, because the contour is going to act like the bronzer in a way. No, the bronzer is going to act like a contour in a way. So I'm just going to go ahead and bronze up a little bit there and here. So now I'm going to apply some blush. For the bronzer, I did use the bronzer that's in the Anastasia contouring kit, and for blush, I'm just using a NARS Orgasm blush. This is literally my holy grail blush. I love this blush. It always adds color to my face and always makes my cheeks look rosy. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. And now I'm just going to be highlighting everywhere that I want it to be highlighted, because highlighting is going to make it seem that your face is hydrated and very luminous. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the little Becca Jaclyn Hill Trio palette that I have here, and I'm just taking the color Pearl. I'm mixing it in with Champagne Pop and just mixing those and applying it to my, what is this, cheekbones? Yeah, so I'm just applying it to my cheekbones here. So this is just going to make it seem that your face is very highlighted and very illuminated. And now the next step that I'm going to do is apply the Pearl highlight into my inner corners and to my brow bone. And applying a highlight to your inner corner is going to make your eyes look more awake, more bright, and everything like that. So go ahead and do that. Then I'm also going to apply a little bit onto my Cupid's bow. And now another optional step that you can do is take a white eyeliner or a skin color eyeliner and apply it to the waterline. Me personally, I don't like to do that because I feel that it makes my eyes look a little bit too big, or also I just really don't like the way it looks on me. I know some people can pull it off really well, but for me, I'd rather skip that part. But basically what it does, it just makes your eyes look a lot bigger. If you want your eyes to look bigger, you go ahead and you apply a white or nude color onto the waterline. And if you wanted to go ahead and make it look smaller, you apply a black eyeliner to your waterline. And then I just like to go ahead and apply a little bit of lip gloss. I'm just using one from Victoria's Secret. This is the Candy Baby one. It's just a regular old lip gloss. So this is basically it for the video, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. This was a little bit longer than what I expected it to be, just because I really wanted to sit down and explain each and every step and why I am doing it, just so that you guys can know why and not just be like, psh, whatever, like that doesn't even work. But in reality, all these little steps work into helping you look a little bit more awake, bright, and refreshed after having a really horrible night or just not enough rest that night. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below what videos you guys want me to do next. I really want to know your guys' requests. And remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please like this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!